Have you ever wondered if the cobblestones of Prague echo with more than just the footsteps of tourists? Welcome to Prague, the heart of Europe, a city steeped in history, shrouded in haunting nightmares of its past. Its cobbled lanes and hidden courtyards are a treasure trove of stories waiting to be uncovered, each one more intriguing, chilling, and horrific than the last. Prague has been a silent witness to the rise-fall of empires, the birth of legends, and the echoes of ghostly tales that linger on. Among these stories are the haunting tales of Nazi occupation, tales of terror, suffering, and defiance that have clouded the city's history. These dark chapters, though horrific, are etched into the very fabric of the city, adding to its allure. Its architecture, a testament to the past, stands tall and proud, casting long shadows that whisper of centuries gone by, including the ominous era of Nazi rule. The city's beauty is not just in its ornate buildings and towering spires, but in the rich tapestry of tales that it weaves. Centuries of captivating legends and horrific rumors of the Nazi era are etched into the city, each one with its own haunting melody. Tales of spectral apparitions that roam the narrow alleys at night, of eerie whispers that echo through the ancient buildings, and chilling secrets hidden the city's surface, including remnants of Nazi horrors. Prague is not just a city, it's a living, breathing storybook. Each corner tells a tale, each building houses a legend, and each cobblestone on the road has a ghostly story to share. Some of them too horrific to narrate, stories of the dark Nazi era. It's a city where the veil between the known and the unknown is thin, and the echoes of the resonate in the present. Each year, millions of visitors are drawn to Prague, captivated by its unique charm, allure, and the haunting tales of its past. They come seeking more than just the city's architectural marvels. They come in search of the stories that lie beneath the surface, stories that intertwine the mundane with the supernatural, the historical with the mythical, the glorious with the horrific. As we delve deeper into the shadows of Prague, you'll find that it's not just a city of beauty and history, but a city of mystery, intrigue, and chilling tales from the Nazi era as well. It's a city where the past and present coalesce, where tales of yore come alive and where every stone has a story to tell. Fasten your seatbelts as we embark on a journey through the eerie yet fascinating tales of Prague, including the horrific and haunting Nazi stories that cast a long shadow on this city's storied history. The Charles Bridge, a picture-perfect spot by day, but did you know it's a different story when night falls? As the sun dips below Prague's horizon, the Charles Bridge becomes a magnet for ghostly apparitions and eerie tales. This 14th century stone bridge, once the only connection between Prague Castle and the Old Town, has been a silent witness to the city's history, its triumphs and tragedies. Built under the auspices of King Charles IV, the bridge's construction is steeped in myth. Legend has it that the foundation stone was laid exactly at 5:31 in the morning on the 9th of July, 1357. The timing wasn't arbitrary. It was meticulously chosen by royal astrologers to provide the bridge with mystical strength. And it seems to have worked. Despite wars, floods, and centuries of foot traffic, the Charles Bridge stands strong. But perhaps it's not just the astrologically timed foundation that gives the bridge its resilience. Some say it's the spirits of those who toiled on its construction that protect it. One such spirit is rumoured to be the head builder himself, hurled from the bridge to his death when it was discovered he had been skimming materials. His ghost, they say, still roams the bridge, ensuring the integrity of his work. Then there's the tale of the beheaded rebel leader, his head displayed on the bridge as a warning to others. On certain nights it's said his headless ghost can be seen, forever searching for his lost skull. And who can forget the infamous ghost of the drowned bride? Legend tells of a young woman tossed into the Vltava River by her jealous husband. Her spectral figure, clad in a wedding dress, is said to haunt the bridge, eternally waiting for her groom. So, next time you're wandering the romantic streets of Prague and you find yourself crossing the Charles Bridge, remember these stories. Feel the cold stone under your hands, hear the faint whisper of the river below, and look around. The bridge may seem quiet, but it's alive with history and ghostly tales. Next time you cross the Charles Bridge, remember the ghostly tales that lurk in its shadows. Can you imagine a castle not just filled with history but also with spectral residents? Situated in the heart of Prague, the Prague Castle has stood sentinel over the city's evolution since the 9th century. Crafted by the hands of generations, this complex is a tapestry of architectural styles from Gothic to Renaissance, each layer adding to its enigmatic allure. This castle doesn't merely whisper tales of yore, it echoes them in its stone corridors and ornate halls. Yet this castle's story isn't confined to the mortal realm. Spectral sightings and eerie occurrences have shrouded the castle in a cloak of intrigue and suspense. The Prague Castle is not just a monument of history, it's an anthology of the supernatural. One of the castle's most famous phantoms is the non-believer, a Turk who lost his life in a duel over religion. His spectre, still clad in the armour he wore that fateful day, roams the castle grounds, a spectral reminder of a battle lost. Then there's the tale of the Spanish Infanta, a spectral lady who wanders through the old royal palace, eternally lost in her sorrow. She's been spotted in the early morning hours, her white attire glowing in the quiet dawn. But it's not just the vast castle halls that host these spectral tenants. The surrounding gardens too have their share of paranormal activity. Many have reported seeing the ghost of a headless knight riding his horse, his spectral form illuminated by the moonlight. And who can forget the legend of the alchemists? It is said that in the 16th century, under Emperor Rudolf II, the castle became a hub for alchemists. Their task was to find the philosopher's stone, and some believe their spirits still linger, continuing their eternal search. Each chilling tale adds to the enigmatic allure of the Prague Castle, making it a must-visit for those seeking a blend of history and horror. One thing is certain, this castle isn't just a monument of stone and art, it's a living, breathing entity that has seen centuries unfold and has many tales to tell. The Prague Castle, a place where history and horror intertwine. Have you heard about the clock that doesn't just mark time, but also carries a curse? Let's venture into the heart of Prague, where the astronomical clock has been ticking away for more than 6 centuries. This is no ordinary timepiece. It's a marvel of medieval engineering, a testament to human ingenuity. Crafted in the 15th century by the master clockmaker Mikuláš of Kadaň, it's the third oldest astronomical clock in the world and the only one still in operation. But it's not just its age or function that makes it fascinating, it's also the chilling curse associated with it. Legend has it that the city councillors, fearing that Mikuláš would replicate his masterpiece in another city, had him blinded, a cruel act to ensure the uniqueness of their precious clock. In return, the embittered clockmaker cursed the mechanism, decreeing that anyone who tried to repair it would either go mad or die. Over the centuries, many have tried to defy this curse, only to meet with disaster. In the late 16th century, Jan Taborski, a clockmaster, attempted to repair the clock but ended up losing his sanity. In the 20th century, the clock stopped working entirely for a period, and the curse was blamed. Yet, the astronomical clock is more than just a bearer of a curse. It's a symbol of the passage of time, of the celestial bodies in motion. Its dial represents the position of the sun and moon, while its calendar plate showcases the months and seasons. It's a cosmic dance, captured in wood and metal, a testament to the fleeting nature of our existence. But remember, as you stand before this ancient artifact, that its ticks carry more than just the weight of time. They echo with the bitterness of a master craftsman, with the folly of those who sought to possess his genius, with the haunting rhythm of a curse that has outlived the ages. The astronomical clock, where time ticks away with a haunting rhythm. What if the streets you walk are not just pathways, but also passages to the past? Picture yourself stepping into the Jewish quarter, a place where the cobblestone streets whisper tales of yesteryears. An essential part of Prague's rich tapestry, the Jewish quarter, or Josefov, is a testament to the city's tumultuous past. It was here that the Jewish community of Prague lived, loved and languished, enclosed within the city walls for centuries. This area, once a place of vibrant Jewish life, stands today as a chilling reminder of the community's struggle and survival. Now, let's delve into the spectral side of the Jewish quarter. Some say that its narrow streets are haunted by the ghosts of the golem, a clay creature brought to life by Rabbi Loew in the 16th century. Legends tell us that the golem was created to protect the Jewish community from anti-Semitic attacks. However, it eventually turned violent and had to be dismantled. Its remains lie somewhere in the attic of the old New Synagogue, waiting to be awakened once again. The Jewish quarter also houses Europe's oldest active synagogue, the Old New Synagogue, a place where faith and fear intertwine. It has stood the test of time and witnessed the changing fortunes of the Jewish community. Some say that the spirits of the past congregants still linger, their prayers echoing through the ancient walls. The Jewish cemetery, another landmark of the Jewish quarter, is a place where the dead outnumber the living. With graves stacked upon each other, it's a chilling sight and a poignant reminder of the past. The cemetery is said to be haunted by the spirit of the legendary Rabbi Loew, who walks among the tombstones at night, offering solace to the restless souls. The Jewish quarter is not merely a tourist spot, it's a window into Prague's past, a place where stories of survival, faith and fear coexist. Each corner has a tale to tell, each stone has a secret to share. The Jewish quarter, where echoes of the past linger in the present. Would you dare to roam the cemeteries of Prague after sundown? The city of Prague, a Gothic marvel, is as famous for its cemeteries as it is for its castles and bridges. These are not just ordinary resting places for the departed, but are steeped in history and chilling tales that can turn the bravest of hearts to ice. Let's start with the old Jewish cemetery. This is no ordinary graveyard, mind you. It's a jumble of tombstones with as many as 12 layers of burials stacked upon each other. The cemetery whispers tales of Rabbi Loew, the creator of the legendary golem, a creature of clay brought to life to protect Prague's Jewish community. Some say the golem still lies in wait, ready to rise again when needed. Next, we move to Vyšehrad Cemetery, the final resting place of many of the Czech Republic's most illustrious figures. But it's not just the famous names that make this place eerie. The cemetery is home to the Slavin Monument, a massive tomb that houses the remains of 26 of the nation's most esteemed artists and scholars. On a quiet night, you might hear the whispers of old Bohemian tales echoing through the tombstones. Finally, we come to the Olszerny Cemeteries. Established during the plague in the 17th century, this is the largest graveyard in Prague. It's said that the spirits of plague victims still wander the grounds, forever trapped between this world and the next. Each cemetery in Prague has its own chilling tale to tell, its own piece of the city's past to share. They are places of quiet reflection and eerie beauty, where the living can commune with the ghosts of the past. But remember, these are not places for the faint-hearted. They are a testament to the city's rich and often troubled history, a history that refuses to be forgotten. So as you wander these cemeteries, remember, in Prague the past is always present, and it's not always peaceful. Prague cemeteries where the past refuses to rest. How much do you know about the eerie folklore of Prague? This city, steeped in history, is also shrouded in chilling tales and legends that have been passed down through generations. Its folklore, much like its architecture, is a fascinating blend of the macabre and the beautiful, a testament to the city's rich cultural heritage. One cannot speak of Prague's spooky lore without mentioning the infamous golem of the Jewish quarter. This creature, sculpted from river clay, was brought to life by Rabbi Loew in the 16th century to protect the Jewish community from persecution. However, the golem grew increasingly violent and had to be deactivated. Legend has it the golem's body still lies in the attic of the old New Synagogue, waiting to be awakened. Then there's the tale of the Iron Knight, a statue that stands in Prague's Mala Strana. It's said to be a nobleman who was turned to stone after he broke a promise to his love. He now stands as an eternal reminder of the consequences of betrayal. And who could forget the chilling legend of the Devil's Column at Vyšehrad? This stone column, with a hole worn through its centre, is said to be the work of the devil himself. As the story goes, the devil was tricked into pulling a rope through the stone, leaving a hole behind. It's a testament to the cunning and resilience of the people of Prague. Lastly, the tale of the White Lady, a ghost that haunts Prague Castle. She was a noblewoman who was brutally killed for her wealth. Now she wanders the castle corridors, appearing only to those about to meet a tragic fate. These tales, while eerie, provide a deeper understanding of Prague's past. They weave together the city's history with a thread of the supernatural, adding a unique layer to the already captivating cityscape. So, as you explore the cobblestone streets of Prague, remember that you're not just walking through a city, you're traversing a landscape of legends, a cityscape shaped by centuries of lore. Prague's folklore, a haunting tapestry of tales and traditions. Have we managed to send a shiver down your spine yet? Perhaps our journey through Prague's shadowy streets and spectral sights has done just that. As we wrap up our macabre tour, let's revisit the spine-chilling tales and intriguing history we've uncovered about this fascinating city. We began journey lifting the veil of mystery from Prague's darkened corners, unveiling a city steeped in history and haunted by tales of yore. A city where every stone and every brick has a story to tell, if only we're willing to listen. Our first stop was Charles Bridge, a stunning testament to Gothic architecture. But beneath its beauty, it hides a ghostly presence. We learned about the eerie legends of the bridge's construction, from the incorporation of sacred relics to the haunting figure of the beheaded rebel leader Jan Nepomuk, who is said to still wander the bridge at night. Then, we delved into the enigma that is Prague Castle, an imposing structure with a history as rich as it is eerie. We discovered its many transformations over the centuries, from a royal residence to a symbol of power, and its haunting tales of alchemists, emperors, and spectral huntsmen. The astronomical clock, a marvel of medieval engineering, was our next stop. We learned about its chilling curse and the tragic fate of its creator, and yet, despite the grim tales, we were fascinated by its intricate design and the astronomical wonder it represents. In the chilling Jewish quarter, we uncovered tales of the mystical golem, an ancient protector turned monster, and the haunting history of the old Jewish cemetery, where layers of history are literally stacked upon each other. The petrifying Prague cemeteries offered us a unique look into the city's past, where ornate tombstones narrate tales of lost souls and the city's turbulent history. From the hauntingly beautiful Vyšehrad Cemetery, the final resting place of many Czech luminaries, to the eerie Olszany cemeteries, where victims of the plague were laid to rest, each site offered a chilling yet intriguing glimpse into the city's past. Finally, we delved into the spooky lore of Prague, exploring the city's tales, legends, and superstitions. From the headless horseman of Karlova Street to the water sprite of the Vltava River, these stories brought to life a city where the spectral and the ordinary intermingle in everyday life. It's clear that Prague is more than just a city. It's a narrative woven from centuries of history, folklore, and mystery. Every corner echoes with stories of the past. Every shadow whispers ancient tales. This haunting charm is what sets Prague apart, making it a must-see destination for those who seek a unique, spine-tingling experience. In our exploration, we've not only been entertained by the city's ghostly tales, but we've also learned about its rich history, its remarkable architecture, and its fascinating culture. We've discovered that behind every chilling tale lies a piece of Prague's past, offering a unique lens through which to view this enigmatic city. So, as we conclude our journey, we leave you with this. Prague, a city where history whispers from every corner and shadows tell tales of the past. It's a city that invites you to delve into its mysteries, to uncover its secrets, and to explore its haunted charm. Now, only one question remains: do you dare to visit? If you enjoyed this chilling journey through Prague and want more such fascinating stories, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.